I genuinely do not know how to get motivated, how to keep the motivation once I get motivated, and it is driving me insane. Um, if you don't know, which I don't know why you would know, I make YouTube videos. This is obviously my second account, so if you're not tapped into my main account, I'd suggest you go check it out. But I make videos, and over the last year or so, I feel like I've been getting a lot better, especially like looking at my stuff from earlier in the year, and then some of my most recent videos, I feel like the increase in quality is pretty drastic. And I think that's in part to the fact that um, I've learned a lot more about video editing. Back at the start of my year, my editing style, well, it still is to an extent, was pretty simple. And that meant that earlier in the year, and this can be attributed to a lot more motivation, I was able to just crank out a lot more videos. There was a point where I was putting out like a video a week or something in like February. It was pretty chill and I was having a lot of fun. I still do have a lot of fun making videos. I do very much enjoy it. It's just so tough to like get motivated because sometimes I'll just like, you know what? I want to play ranked this afternoon, or I've been playing a lot of latest version as well, which definitely doesn't help. So I feel like I just have to like treat it kind of like I guess I kind of have to like treat it as a job because I guess it kind of is. I am getting paid for it. I have no other means of employment, but it's difficult to get motivation. It's difficult to not procrastinate. So first thing, if you have any tips and tricks on how to stop procrastinating, on how to get more motivated, that would be appreciated if you could like leave it in the comments, or if we're close, you can DM me because I would really appreciate it. There's been a lot of things I've tried to do, and one of them is waking up early. I pretty often wake up later than I would like, and I feel like it just takes away a lot out of my day to just wake up super late, and then it just feels like, okay, well, the day's pretty much half gone, and then you just spend like the afternoon doing stuff you do in the morning, and then it's like, okay, well, now there's pretty much like 0 day left. And it's difficult because I'll try to set alarms, and then what I'll do is I'll wake up, I'll go turn off my alarm, and I'll just go back to bed. Or maybe I'll doom scroll for like half an hour and then go back to this is just so cooked. It's so cooked. Um, I think that one of the ways when I do wake up early, I'm pretty good at waking up early when there's like a few things when I know I have like something important there. Because if I say to myself, okay, I'm going to wake up early and go for a bike ride, that never works. I'd just still be conked out until like it's way too late when I'd say I want to go for a nice morning bike ride, get home, make me a nice lunch. It just doesn't work for me. But if it's something like, okay, I have like a doctor's appointment in the morning, then I'd wake up for that. If it's like I'm gonna upload tomorrow, which is stupid, but like I haven't for my last two, but most of the time for my videos, I schedule them to come out like anytime between like 6 and like 9 a.m. my time. Just any time between that. The YouTube graph showed me like, here's what time your viewers are on YouTube. And it's like pretty dead around like 3, 4, 5 a.m. And then 6 a.m. they start being active. So I decided like, okay, I'll just set my upload time to around 6 because YouTube said like that's optimal or something like that. And whenever I'd upload a video, because I usually set it to schedule, so I could just like sleep in and then wake up and then hopefully the video's doing good. But I usually wake up to before the video would be uploaded. Like I'd set it for there was one time where I set a video for like 7 a.m. and I just on my own woke up at like 6:40 just naturally. Like I don't know if it's like some fight or flight thing, like instinctively, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like I just don't have like any good ways to like. I guess I have been like, because ranked playoffs is the past weekend. I woke up for that at least on day one. On day two, I woke up for it and then I kind of went back to sleep partway through. I slept through the entirety of Infume versus Beef Salad and I had to watch that later because I was actually really excited for that match. But day one, I woke up for that. So maybe that's what I'll do this weekend is I'll be like, ooh, ranked playoffs will wake me up because I do love watching ranked playoffs. Okay, tangent aside, if anyone has any advice on getting to wake up early, other than just by brute forcing it, because it's the same thing with like going to bed. Sometimes if I try to go to bed early, it just won't work. I'll just be lying awake until the time I usually go to bed, and it'll just be cooked. And I know that like it isn't like the worst thing in the world, but it's something I'd like to try and fix. I'd like to live a healthy life, probably healthier than I am right now, because I don't know, I think that's pretty important. I do some stuff that I consider to be like healthy in terms of like compared to stuff that's normalized in online culture. Like I go outside, I go for a walk every day. I talk about like my bike rides a lot. I went for one today actually. It was really cold. And I drink like a lot of water. It's basically the only thing I drink, so I guess it's pretty healthy in that regard, but my sleep schedule is not the best. That's one big thing with motivation. I guess the other is I think I should try like dedicating time to work on videos because I have been working on videos, but it's just like a small amount. And some advice I actually give to other people because I've had a few people be like, "Hey, I'm procrastinating," and I'm like, one of the things I say is just work on it a little bit every day because and I have done that like a bit as well. I'd write like a paragraph because I'm currently scripting my video, and I'd tell people like just work on it a bit because working on it a bit is better than working on it like none at all. And I feel like that's pretty standard. I should take my own advice more because I think the past 2 days I haven't like written anything, which is pretty bad. I have to get back on top of that because I don't know. It's just fun. It's like I think it's working on it is fun. I overall enjoy the creative process, but I think it's like I like having videos uploaded. I just like it's just I like the idea of it more than working on it. But like working on it is part of the process, and if you do it right, you'll be able to come up with something beautiful. And I think like that's just something I have to like I just have to lock in. It's my friends and I, TJ and 9G, we have this one like joke where we're like at the bus stop about to get on the bus for Lock-in City, and the bus will take us to Lock-in City, and it's the city where people lock in. And it's really funny because it's like the population of Lock-in City changes depending on who's locked in. So sometimes it's only one person who's in Lock-in City at the moment, but the other time there's the population of Lock-in City is three, and that is when it's beautiful. So who knows? Maybe I have to just get on the bus to Lock-in City. It's probably what I'm gonna have to do eventually. I know that given enough time, I will just eventually like work on it. I will just push myself to, but I don't know. I feel like I just could get it out faster, and I could just like focus up more. Yeah, so basically that's what this video is. If you have any like strategies or ideas that you use to stop procrastination, I would love to know what that is. So if you could leave a comment or just message me or join my Discord and send a message there, I would appreciate that. This speedrun is one I got a few days ago. Oh, that's a messy zero, but I clutch it up here. And it's a low 10 with a death, which I think is really cool because After the death, I think I play it pretty perfectly. Obviously, there's like gonna be your minor micro that I do wrong, but otherwise, I think it's a chill run. And it's cool because without the death, it would have been like a low 9 instead of a low 10. So, moral of the story is always practice your triple the gap when you go through the right single because you don't get obsidian, and that probably ended up saving me a lot of time over this person because I don't think they checked that. Alright, that's it. Peace.